Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Hello. Hi. From Iowa. Very cool. Very cool. Nice. Oh, my pleasure. I look forward to doing these. I really love doing these. So, yeah, I'm excited. Hi. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Yes, thank goodness. Texas. Hi, Christy from Texas. Chicago. Oh, really cool. Nice. New York. Aww. Aww. Oh, congratulations on your new doggy. Your new fur baby. Whatever kind it is. San Diego. I'm in San Diego a lot of times. I go to San Diego often. Palm Springs. Oh, I'm in Palm Springs. That's like an hour away from me. A little bit less. So I love Palm Springs. New York City, Ontario, Canada. Yay. LA. Hi, LA. Tampa, Florida. Ah. Oh, so you're from, okay, very cool. Aspen. Oh, Aspen. Oh, how cool. Southern California. Yay! We got lots of people from lots of places. Okay, so welcome everybody. I'm so happy to have you. And so I don't know, some of you have maybe watched me do this before, some of you maybe not. So I'm going to just kind of give you, Ventura County, yay, New Jersey. I used to go to New Jersey several times a year when I had my mentorship. I mentor there. So yeah, I definitely know some parts of New Jersey. Okay, so welcome everybody. So if you're brand new, I'm going to kind of tell you how this works. And then if you're not brand new, I'm glad you came back. Really happy that you came back. So I made some notes so I don't forget. So if you're here watching, you may get a reading. That's how it works. So if you're watching me, there's a chance you're going to get a reading, because your pet knows you're watching. So that's number one, and they're very smart. The way I work is I give about 5 pieces of evidence, and then I will ask all of you, can you recognize? Does anybody recognize? And so I might have one person say yes, or I might have 3 people. And then what I'll do is I'll keep giving information so if I only have one person who could take all the evidence that I provided, then I will ask you to join me on Instagram Live. And that way, you don't have to show your face if you don't want, but that way everyone can hear you, see you. It's a lot more, the emotion's so much better, and it's a stronger connection when I actually get to see you and hear you. Oh, if I don't see you, that's okay as long as I hear you. So there's that. If I have multiple people recognizing the same pet, then I will keep giving information until I wean it down to one. And if there have been times where I call upon one person and it ends up not being that person, and I keep on going. So please don't be afraid. When I give those 5 pieces of evidence, if you could take all of them, please let me know, because there's a good chance this could be for you, okay? And if it's not for you, know that your pets are here anyway. I can only talk to a few pets a day, and so that's why, unfortunately, it's limited. But you're not limited. Our beloved pets are never limited, okay? So there's that. And keep in mind, this can also be your childhood pet. It could be your mom's cat. It could be your pet who just passed away, or your pet who passed away 50 years ago. It could be your neighbor's pet. Because the neighbor's pet are very smart. They're thinking, well, you can give the message to your neighbor. That's how smart they are. Okay. So I'll ask you to join. So this is not by request. This is spirit-led. So what that means is ask your beloved pet to come to me. please don't post like, oh, I want it to be this, my bird or my cat or whatever. That really kind of distracts me. So I am already, if you can't tell, that's why I have to write things down in the note cards, because I'm already kind of in a relaxed state of mind and I can't think very logically. And so when I have to read a lot, when I'm in a reading and I'm literally having, now I have to read to communicate who is this for, right? But if I have to read a lot of other things like hi or this, I want to hear, it's actually distracting. So during a reading, if you could please, only the people who can take the evidence, if you could please respond, just to help me, help my mind not be too distracted. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Okay. Can they be alive? Not today. I can read animals who are alive, but today I am going to the Rainbow Bridge. So I am sure that I'm connecting to pets. I say that and watch it happen. No, I'm just kidding. No, I am connecting to the other side and I can feel the difference. Usually the only time, when I say something, then I have to correct myself. The only time it may feel like to me I'm speaking to a spirit, and this is for humans as well, is if your pet or the human has dementia or is very, very ill. Then they leave their body so often that a medium can speak to them as if they're in spirit, but they're still in their physical body off and on. So that's the only time. But usually when I do these, I really try to hone in. I go to the Rainbow Bridge. And so that's that. Okay. But that's a good question. All right. So give me a couple seconds or a minute or so just to connect. And I'm going to get a drink of water and connect. And then I will start. So just call upon your pet and think of happy thoughts everyone love, and your pets and chocolate and rainbows, because that is the vibration that they're at. That's where they're at. It's absolutely, it's heaven, right? It's animal heaven. So just a second. Oh my goodness. I have a lot of animals, so now I gotta hone into one. Okay, so I believe a sheep here. I have a sheep here who's female, and I don't know if all sheep are female, but I have a female sheep, and she's light white or light beige, and I feel like you would have known her when she was young, smaller, and she did grow bigger with you, and I'm seeing like a pink bow or ribbons around her, and she's showing herself really small though, and just absolutely adorable. So does anybody recognize, does anybody here ever have a sheep that you had? So I'm gonna just start to scroll. If anyone did, please let me know. Yes, adorable little sheep, and I keep seeing pink ribbons. Sheep. I'm seeing a sheep. All animals come through. All animals have souls, are intelligent beings. So this is who's joining us today. A sheep that has pink ribbons kind of around the ears area, I'm seeing. And you know how they jump really, this sheep is jumping really a lot. Super cute the way she jumps, because it's like a hop jump, more of the hop kind of jump. And let's see where she lives. Let me ask her more specific questions to help. I do feel I'm with a woman. So I know that she is here for a woman. And I do feel that, there's a bottle, a big bottle that is being fed to her. So this is maybe someone that, a pet that you may have help nurse. But it's funny because the bottle she's showing me not a little bottle. It's a bigger bottle. It's kind of funny. So anybody have a sheep in spirit, and this is a female sheep. So I don't know if it's a female sheep, because the boys might be called something different, but either way, I know I have a girl with me, and she's hopping, And I don't believe she did goat yoga, but she knows I have done goat yoga before. And so she's talking about that as well. It's so funny. So I don't think did sheep yoga but no, she knows what I did, and she thinks that's kind of funny and cute. Anybody? White sheep. Definitely I see a girl who loved her, who really took care of her, brushed her hair is what she's showing me in particular, helped nurse her. Oh, I hope I could find the sheeps. Anybody? Let me see if I can give any other piece of information about this sheep. She's showing me the woman, but the woman looks younger. So it might have been someone when they were younger, or if you're younger, could be you, but recently, but you're and I think you're wearing like shorts and cowboy boots. So it's anybody. It does feel like we are in a more rural setting where there's more animals, but I'm only being highlighted on the sheep at this point. And she's going back. There is a barn that I see that where she's at. So there were other animals. It looks like I also can see horses in the stable, I guess, or the barn. Anybody recognize this sheep? So it looks like she lived like on a farm or a ranch or something like that. And I know there were there were definitely horses as well over there. I want to say over there. Not where she is right now. And more than one horse. Someone's grandma's pet. Does someone have a grandma? Does someone have a grandma who had a sheep? I have a sheep here, everybody. She's showing me younger, so she's not full grown yet. It doesn't mean that she didn't become full grown, but she's coming to me. So you knew her when she was small, like a baby sheep. I know that much. And I know that she's showing me a big bottle, so maybe you help feed her. And she's a girl, and she lives somewhere where there's horses over there, and it looks like a barn or a stable. I do feel like Lemonade Stitches, would you have visited there though? Because I don't see, she's not talking about a man right now. She's talking about a girl, it looks like it could be a younger girl, but I definitely know I have a girl or a woman that she's come here for. So were you there, and did you connect? Did you feed a sheep? And there's horses too, though. So there's not just sheep. I know that over there that there are horses. Oh yeah, no. So thank you, Lemonade Stitches. It's definitely for there's someone here, or someone who's going to join any minute, who knew this sheep firsthand, held her, brushed her hair, gave her a bottle. That's what I'm seeing. And it's a woman or a younger girl. It's not, when I say younger girl, I mean like teenager or early 20s. It's not a man that I'm seeing right now. So I'll just wait another minute. If not, I'll ask the sheep to step away. But I'm really hoping, and she's doing that little jump that they do. It's really cute. It's like she kind of goes like, she has her little 4 legs, and then she goes up. Like it's like that kind of hop. It's, yeah, that's what she's doing. Where was the farm? Can you ask about that? Well, I'm going to ask you, at this point, I don't know, but can you take a sheep farm or a place that looks like a ranch? Because if you could take what I've said so far, then please speak up. Like I said, though, I definitely know there were horses over there, like in a stable or a barn. Oh, I know. Little sheep. It's a little sheep. Really super cute. So if you're not sure, but if you could take everything I've said, then please speak up. Because when you speak up, then I'm going to give more information. But I just want to know if someone can take what I've said so far. That's the way this works. By you speaking up, it's not saying definitely it's yours. It's saying, hey, maybe let's keep talking. Maybe I don't know what 4-H project is. I possibly, okay. That's okay. All right. So we're going to have this cute little sheep step aside. Maybe, later on, it does seem like the person's younger or like younger. I want to say that when they knew the sheep. So if you just try to remember if you had a connection with the sheep, little sheep or lamb. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if you had a connection with a sheep when they were young, a little girl one, when you were maybe teenager-ish, then let me know. If not, then I'll bring up another pet. Okay. And maybe the person will join later, or maybe they'll watch the recording. But they always, when I do this, 99% of the time, the animals are claimed. So hopefully. What color is the sheep? Sheep's light. Either white or very light beige. Very white or very light beige. I saw bows, I saw pink bows. So I don't know if she was telling me that she's a girl I said white or very light or very light beige. I see bows. I feel like you also definitely, I saw a bottle, and I feel like you would have loved her and like perhaps groomed her. I saw pink bows, and so if no one can take this adorable sheep, then I will ask her to step aside. But maybe the person will come later or watch this recording. Okay, so yeah, let me continue. All right. Oh my goodness, I have a character already. So I have a cat that came in roaring like a tiger or a lion, like the roar. So right away, I know it's a male cat, but he made his voice like, I thought it was like a huge lion or tiger, and it's a little cat. And he does have stripes, and he does have more orangish stripes, but he's got this huge personality. I feel like he's like kind of like the alpha cat, or like he's in charge of his property. He walks around it. He makes sure, he's very territorial. He makes sure like other cats don't go in the area, or if they do, they know it's they have to pass through him. And so does anybody recognize this cat so far who had stripes, orange-ish? It could have been beige orangish, but definitely ginger orangish beige. Definitely boy, stripes, and he's like very strong-willed alpha. I know he was an outdoor cat for sure a lot of the time, and that he was very territorial. And his personality, like I said, I thought I was going to see a huge lion or something, and it's this cat. So let's see. Does he look like a tiger? He kind of does. Because tigers are orange, right? So this is definitely an orangish, gingerish color striped cat. Okay, so let's see. Let me look. Okay, so I have a couple people. Can you take boy, cat, orangish, definitely orangish with stripes, maybe ginger with stripes. No, it feels more orangish with stripes. Boy, very alpha. And I know he would have gone outside, not just indoors, because I feel like he's walking his property lines, and he's making sure all the other pets, cats, whoever, the neighborhood knows who he is. Okay, so let's see. You had an orange cat, great tabby. This is definitely orange or ginger or beige orange. Sometimes they have more beige orange, but there's definitely orangish He looks kind of like a tiger. I think that's why he did that too, but he's also very alpha. Okay, I just saw stripes, but I didn't see the tummy, so that's okay. You had an orange boy. We did Jupiter doll. Did your boy have stripes though? Because I have to say that I know he has stripes outside. Luna spooky orange boy cat alpha born outside, but then indoor. Okay, that I could take that born outside then inside, because I know he was outside at least one point in his life. Jupiter. Okay, so I have a couple of people. Let me keep giving information then. So just listening, whoever can take all of everything I've said so far, keep listening because I'm going to add more information. And so, he came in like a tiger, but I know when he was with you, he was just a soft little, like a teddy bear. So he had the two sides with him. I know that he's huffing and puffing and showing me his body. So there must have been a time where he was a little bit bigger, or he wasn't small or scrawny. He's sure making it like he was huge, but I don't necessarily believe he was huge, but I feel like he did have a good size to him. Oh, and I also know that towards so he is showing me that towards the end of his life, he did lose weight. But when he lost weight, it's kind of like his skin or his hair sagged a bit. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but like, there's a little bit of a hanging, I guess losing muscle tone, whatever. So he did lose some weight later when he was older. And he keeps showing me like a wall or a fence that he enjoyed sitting on as well. It's like in your property. I'm seeing that. And let me just give one more piece of information. I know I'm for a woman, and the woman that I'm seeing does not have black hair. She definitely has lighter hair, definitely lighter, not darker hair like me. I'm seeing lighter hair, either light brown, blondish, like reddish, or lighter brown. Not darker brown, because he's showing me you from far away, and I see you looking out the window watching him. So like you would have enjoyed watching him outside. So okay, who can take this so far? Okay, so Lemuel L. Jackson, Jupiter doll says, yes, I'm a blonde Jupiter doll. Okay. I'm going to keep weaning it down. So I have a couple people. Please don't give me any more information of what I said. Let me do my job. Let me work for this. This is part of the fun. So we can know who is really here at this exact moment. Who am I literally talking to? So I'm going to make sure... Lemuel, he had the hanging belly. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, yeah, I saw that. So Lemuel, you definitely seem like you're a possibility, along with Jupiter doll. And let's see. Right here. Okay, you said she has Jupiter doll. I'm talking to a boy cat. 100%. I'm with a boy. So Lemuel L or I Jackson, is yours a boy? You have to take a boy. You have to take orange-ish, ginger-ish, striped. You have to take, he was super alpha, that he was outside at one time of his life, and he thought he was like a tiger, and he acted very territorial. He's showing me outside on the wall or the fan sitting. I feel like you would have watched him like, oh, there he is outside. You do not have dark hair like me. You have lighter hair. Can you take everything? Oh, and he was bigger before, but then towards the end, I saw the hanging. He didn't just lose weight. I saw the hanging of hair almost and skin. It was kind of like, yeah. So who can take that? I don't know if the owner, it could be red hair, blonde. I saw real fast. It's definitely either blonde hair, red hair, or light brown, not hair color as dark as mine. So if you can take everything, please say yes. And I'm going to just, Jupiter doll, yes. And Lemuel Jackson, yes. Okay. So I have 2 people. Is that just 2 people? Okay. All right. So and And other people who have just joined, please don't, at this point, I'm in the middle of a reading. Please don't add that you want a reading, or please don't add you want to hear from somebody, because it actually distracts me as I'm reading. Or at this point, I am just wanting to speak to people possibilities. Okay. And you don't have to throw out their name. I'm already with them. In fact, let me try to get their name. So let me do the work. Okay. So Jupiter Doll, yes. And Lemuel Jackson, yes. So let me keep going. So I feel like I have one of your boy cats, and I'm going to keep getting information. I know that at the end of his life, I do feel like he would have thrown up. I feel a little dizzy and nauseous. So I feel that, I feel that he definitely had an appetite that went down, and I want to throw up at this point. So does anybody, can either one of you take that? You take that for your cat, because he's letting me know how he passed, just so we can figure out who it is. They show me exactly what they feel, and sometimes it's not pleasant, but he doesn't feel that anyway right now anymore, but I had to feel it. Okay, so either the two people who said yes, can you take that he, towards the end of his life, lost his appetite. He didn't, okay, very, very nauseous. I felt very, like I wanted to throw up. He would have had to have thrown up. Okay, so Lemuel Jackson, can you take that he was nauseous or threw up? And the other person who was Jupiter Doll, can you take that he threw up as well? Or definitely, I'm nauseous, so I can't ignore that. Can you both take that? And other people, please don't throw in your names or who you want to hear from right now, because I'm in the middle of a reading and it distracts me. He got sick. He had like to be okay. So was he throwing up though? I feel nauseous. He would have had a poor appetite, thrown up, nauseous. Those are the things that and he lost weight, and like the saggy. Okay, so Jupiter Doll, and let me see if you guys, let me get more information then. So I think I have two people who can take everything. That's okay. Oh, okay. So let me keep going. So let me get more information. And both of you have light hair, blonde, red, or light brown. I definitely, I know what I saw. So you would have to take that as well. Okay. So let me continue with this boy who's here for his mom. And, I do feel like he was given medication. I feel like that's important to say, that you would have given him some medicine towards the end of his life on a more routine basis. And I feel like he would have known and let you. So no, hang on. Let me correct that. I see him in the kitchen hiding. I see him in the kitchen hiding and knowing that he has to take his medication. And I don't want to take my medication, but I feel like in the end he would have let you, but obviously I don't think he liked it. Does this make sense? So Jupiter Doll, okay, you wasn't sure. Okay, so Lemuel Jackson, can you take everything I said? And did you give him medicine? Because that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that. If you can take that, then I'm going to ask you to join me, because that might be the tiebreaker right there. Yeah, I don't know what the disease is at this point. I just know how I felt nauseous and loss of weight. So we treated him through diet, no medicine. So I'm seeing medicine. I feel like supplements or something. I definitely feel like medicine, because I don't want, what I'm seeing is that he didn't want to, like he's in the kitchen and like he doesn't want to do something. Like, I don't want to eat it. I don't want to take it. You know how that kind of drill. And towards the end of his life, he is showing me that he is in your, I see I'm in arms. I know that I am being held. So yeah, his passing was, you knew it was coming. You held him. Um, and I do feel him. Then he slowly passed. I do feel him drifting away. Does that make sense? Oh, Jupiter Dosh, your aunt would have given him that. Okay. Oh, okay. I have someone else who just joined. Vicky, did you take everything else? Is it a cat, an orange cat that's striped? And are you a blonde, a redhead, or very, very, very light brown? Was he an alpha? Was he like a tiger? Um, um, so Vicky, can you take that? I feel like I'm held. Okay, let me. You did hold him. I'm going to ask you to join me. I am feeling drawn to you, Lemuel L. Jackson. Um, and I'll know for sure. Okay. Okay. I think I'm with Lemuel L. Jackson. So let me ask her to join. I'll know for sure. Let's see. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
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 Okay, so it sounds like you could take everything or almost everything. The only thing was the supplement, or you didn't take medicine, but other than that, you could
Yes.
take everything else. Was he
Yes.
was he not wanting to eat? Because what I'm seeing is I'm in the kitchen and I don't want to eat, or I don't. There's something about like almost like, oh, there she is, there they are. Were you trying to coax him to eat? Was there that? I
Um,
have that feeling.
yeah, well, like on his last day, like my neighbor across the street, she was older, an older woman, and she would feed him a lot. She would feed him. She liked to feed him too. So we would take food over there. And the last day she called and she's like, "Oh, like I don't think he's doing too good." And
Okay,
so like
okay,
he didn't want to eat.
okay, okay. All right. And did you hold him towards the very end? Because I feel that is important. You did. Okay.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, okay. So I'm held and I feel like, kind of like in and out, and then he's out. So it doesn't feel, it feels peaceful.
Yeah.
And he feels safe. And he feels safe. He
Yeah.
felt very, I feel safe. I feel loved. I feel, um, yeah, I feel very comforted. So let me see what he has to say about that. It does feel, and so you would have watched. So when he was younger, can you understand that he was very feisty, and he may
Yes.
have gone into fights with other cats?
Yes.
Okay, I'm with you. I feel it now because he's showing me now like the youth. So first of all, he's very grateful because the love and the comfort that you gave him as he
Uh-huh.
passed, but he felt no fear.
Yes.
Um, it was very comforting, comfortable. Um, yeah, it's your face. Now I can see that he was looking. Okay, so I thank you for that. He's very grateful, but he wants to talk about happy stuff, and I feel like this boy could fight.
Yeah.
Like this boy. Okay, okay, because that yeah, and so you would hear that cat sound, and you'd be like, there he is. There he
Yeah.
is again. And he was very territorial of where you live. Like there's something about like, this is where I live. He staked it, obviously it was his
Yes.
territory. He loved his life. So I want to say this because he loved that kind of lifestyle,
Hmm.
the outside, being the alpha. Um, I want to say being like the Tiger Man, or that's just
Yeah.
this is what he's saying. He absolutely loved that. And he did look forward to you, because then he would be like a baby with you. Like he could be soft with you.
Yeah.
Um, and do you have flowers like near your window? Or under your window? I'm sorry, under your window near. So I'm because I'm now outside.
Uh-huh.
I'm him outside looking at you, watching me through the window.
Uh-huh.
Can you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad, he had like a flower bed, like
Yeah.
in the front yard. We had like a tree with flowers underneath it.
Okay. Okay. So he's here. He's thanking you,
Oh,
and he just wants you to know how much you mean to him, because you were that soft landing place, and as tough and tigerish as he was,
yeah.
uh, you showed him love, and he loves you, and he watches over you, and
Oh,
he's very
oh.
grateful.
Well, I'm very thankful too. Yeah, he's
Thank
a good
you.
boy.
You were good, but
Yeah,
you gave him so much comfort.
yeah,
Yeah, he's funny. He's funny, and so
yeah.
thank you for
Yeah,
that.
he was definitely a character, and like that's the only cat like I've ever had in my whole life. I've always had dogs, and he was like the one cat, that I really had and like bonded with. So, and I always tell people about him all the time because he was so crazy. So,
He's crazy. I mean, when
yeah,
he came in, I heard a tiger or a lion roar. So I
yeah,
expect to see that, and then I see a cat. I'm
yeah,
like, oh,
yeah. He would catch birds like out of the air, and I tried to have him inside before, and he would be in and out, but he mostly lived outside, and that's what he really liked. He loved being out there. Like it was just
yes,
in his nature. So
yeah, yeah. That he wanted that. He loved
yeah,
it. Yeah. He was not an indoor cat, so
no,
this is a Mr. Feisty, and so he's just so grateful because of the love that you gave him, and he loves you, and he still watches over you.
oh,
Thank you.
thank you so much. Thank you.
If
Mm,
you could just put the
let's
X to the
see.
right.
On the
Thank
right.
you.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
the top
Okay.
right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So for those of you who are new, this is how it works. So I just give pieces of evidence, and then we keep on going until I have one person and I bring them on. Um, so okay. So let me connect to another animal. So thank you for that. Very cool cat. Amazing energy. Um, so I thank him. He's right here. I'm just telling him thank you. All right. So let's get another pet. Okay. Wait. Okay. I have a male dog here, and he's so excited. I'm as I connect to him, I feel like I have a tail that wags. So he has a big he's a big wagger tail. He has a bigger head, and he's smiling, and he so more of the rounder headed kind of dogs, and um bigger dog, definitely a bigger dog. And let's see, he keeps showing me he's not black, he's not dark brown. I feel like he's grayish. He's lighter. He's a gray. He's like a gray color. Um, Short haired. He keeps showing me his head, um, like as if he's on a fence, and I just get to see his head. So it's really funny. That's why I'm laughing, because like it's like he has a fence that comes up to his face, and then I'm just seeing his face smiling. Um, so he looks like he could be like maybe a pit bull or a bulldog, because the face is rounder. There's not a big long snout, and more of a gray, short hair. He's just so silly. Anyway, okay. So does anybody recognize this dog so far? I mean, Okay. So we have a boy dog and we have a boy dog. And we have, it looks like a Staffy or a Pit Bull or some breed that has a bigger, rounder face and a huge smile. And he's always like, he wags his tail a lot. He has short hair. Um, yeah, he's like that grayish. He's either, oh, he's either gray, blue, that blue gray. They call it blue. I think it's gray. Or, yeah, I think he's that color. I think he's that color that people, I think they call it blue. Um, and um, so full of energy. I feel like he was not easy to train. He definitely had a lot of energy. So jumping and that kind of thing. A gray Staffy. Oh my goodness, you did. Oh, yikes. It probably is for you if I just talked to you. Lemuel Jackson. I wouldn't be surprised if it was yours because I just connected to you. And so let me keep going. But I don't see anything wrong with the face. I just see a happy face. Um, I see a happy, I said gray, but I think people call it blue, but it's grayish. Looks like a pit bull, Staffy, something like that. Boy, dog. As I talk to him more, I do feel that my head is hurting. So I don't know if he would, I feel like he may have had issues with his head area. Um, yeah, my head is not feeling right as I connect to him, but very silly, very fun. Um, can anybody take the issues with the head? So that could be head injury, that could be seizures, that could be cancer in the head. There's something doesn't feel right with his head. You had a okay, let's see. A bull mastiff, possibly a bull mastiff. It's gray. I think it's gray. It's a gray um male. Oh, Lemuel Jackson, I think it's for you then. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you back. He's here. I can't tell him no. Sable and white. He fell last year on his head. It got better. Sable and white. Okay, don't. Okay, let me. I can't take away from the head. So there's something wrong with the head. Let me ask him a little bit more, just because there's a couple people possible, but there's definitely something wrong with his head. At one point in his life, not always, not always. And I feel like, how I told you he first showed me his face and there was like a fence. I think you would have memories of him like you had one of those baby gates. Um, it feels like like a baby gate in the doorway, and that there was a section that he wasn't allowed to come, and so that he would just like watch you from that side of the gate, and it's like hilarious because he like wants to be with you, but he can't always be with you. But so you have to have something like a dog gate or a baby gate. It could be in your house that he wasn't allowed to come everywhere, and that yet you would just see his face. um I also am seeing what looks like your backyard, and it does seem like your backyard, besides grass, I am seeing like a more of a sliding glass door. So it's a door with a glass on it, so either sliding glass or a door that opens, but either way I know there's like a lot of glass that I can see outside with grass. Okay, so who can take that? You had one in the house. Okay, Lemuel Jackson, I think I'm with you. Um, um, let's see. I think I'm with you because I was just with your cat. And so what happened is another animal of yours slipped through. If you could take everything, I think you can. So let me just bring you through. Okay.
Hi.
So you could take. So let me just. I do feel because I was just with you, and then that this is. I feel like this is your dog, but I'll keep
Mm,
going.
okay.
And so and you could take the head injury, correct? There's
Yes.
something wrong with the head. Okay.
Yes, he
Um.
did. He did get hit in the head
Okay.
at one point in his life.
Okay. Because
Yes.
I do feel like pain. I do feel pain in there. And so okay. And so the baby gate or like the dog gate or whatever, can you
Mm.
understand that there's either a child or there's someone that I feel like I want to see play with a younger children or a baby or something. Can you understand that?
Yeah, we did have a younger like girl around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I feel like oh I want to play. I want to be
Yeah.
with I want to be with it. Okay. Okay.
Like a toddler.
Um okay. Yeah. There you go. And can you take that he was just super silly? Because as he laughs and smiles at me, like he's just jumping and licking my face, and he's
Yeah.
very hyper too. Like he can't sit still. Like
Yeah, he's very like silly and like quirky. I always
mhm.
describe him like quirky. He was kind of quirky.
And he can't sit still either. Like I'm
Yeah.
he kind of I mean he's trying to sit, he's trying to
Yeah.
listen, but it wasn't easy. Like so things come
Yeah.
easier to other dogs. I feel like for him he's trying so
Yeah.
hard, and then now he's going on, he I feel like he would have liked the belly rubs. I feel
Yeah.
like okay.
Yeah,
So
he was kind of like hard to train. Like he was
yeah,
a handful.
yeah, yes, that's kind of what he's showing me, that
Yeah.
he tried, but it
Yeah.
was just he's just super hyper. And yeah. And so I do feel that he's here. He okay. And so I feel like someone's rubbing my tummy and I'm just
Mhm.
silly. And I also feel that he may have even in the house. So when he was in the house,
Uh-huh.
I feel like it had to be more like he couldn't go everywhere in the house
Yeah.
because I feel like he would have dropped things, or he wasn't quite trustworthy, or he was. So I do feel like I'm
Yeah.
allowed sometimes in the house and only in parts in the
Yeah, because
house.
he
Okay.
would get into trouble.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he okay. So okay. So he's here. I want to bring up. See, okay. So I was going to say I want to bring up that he talked about the child, but
Mhm.
I feel like he's talking about now about a child, and I just heard a baby or a toddler talking.
Uh,
So I feel like he's acknowledging that, and I wish I would have said it right before. I feel like he's acknowledging that. I don't think he was there for that, but I feel like he's acknowledging because he loves kids.
yeah.
He loves kids. And so I feel like he's acknowledging that there's a child in your life. I'm also seeing him
Mhm.
outside, like with water. He must have liked water as well,
Oh
like
yeah.
the hose.
He was obsessed
Yeah,
and he was insane. Like he was actually maybe it was the child was like because he was around when our first son was born. So because he was like very like quirky and stuff, like we always kind of like made sure he gave the baby
yeah,
space, you know?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So, but he and like yeah, he was obsessed with water.
yeah. I
Uh,
see that.
ab- yeah,
Yeah, I see that.
absolutely obsessed. Like we had to be careful with the hose
Yeah,
because like he would go after the hose and
and jump. He's jumping. What he's doing is, I see the hose, and he's jumping for the water, and
yes,
like yeah, like he's very hyper.
yeah,
Okay, so he is still. I'm just gonna say he still visits a lot. He's still with you a lot. He's very. I feel like he's very much still around.
hmm
I feel like, but besides, is there another child? I feel like there's. I feel like
yes,
okay, okay.
yeah.
I feel. I feel like he's even with the child who never knew him physically. I feel like he still plays with his child, and he's protecting and
Oh,
sending lots of love. And I'm gonna leave you
oh,
with his love and his silliness. And I also want to say thank you for being patient with me. Is what he's saying,
oh.
because I feel some people might have rehomed him or might have gotten rid of him,
Yes,
and
yes.
you did not. And thank you for that. He's giving you so much love for that, because he knows he was not easy.
Yes.
So
And
sending you
I always felt
so much.
like he taught me patience and like maybe even I could have been more patient. But I always told my husband that. I always told him like, man, like he's so lucky because like I feel like not many people would have been understanding, or been as patient. And like I
Yeah.
think he had a little bit of anxiety and like sometimes he gave me anxiety too, so it's like he really taught me a lot and I just really loved him and appreciated, having him. And he was a good boy. Like he was a really good boy.
Wow, thank you. He's saying a huge thank you, because like I said, he's aware that a lot of people would have rehomed him, or, and he did
Yeah.
not. And so
Oh,
thank you. And he loves you so much. And he did teach you lessons,
yeah.
and and thank you. And he just loves you. So I'm gonna leave
Thank
you with
you.
that
Thank
beautiful
you so
love.
much. Can I show you the his picture we have
Oh,
on the wall?
sure, sure.
Yeah.
And let me put
Okay.
my glasses on, because I cannot see without my glasses.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, yes, 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 yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Isn't he adorable? Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
that's
That's
a beautiful
Juice.
painting. That's
Thank you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is Juice. His name is Juice.
Oh, this is juice. Oh my God, how
Yeah.
precious. Oh,
Yes. Well, that is wonderful. Thank you so much.
you're welcome. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more. Well, let me wait. Let me see if someone could recognize juice. I know. Beautiful, beautiful. Um, and so beautiful. So I just want to see, can someone recognize a sheep? Okay, so if you just came on, my first pet was a sheep. A female small lamb, I guess is what it's called. Yeah. Lamb. Um, you would have known the sheep or lamb and you would have given it a bottle, or would have had been bottle fed at some time. I know there's horses also where this sheep is. There's also horses like in the barn or the stable, but over there, it's like over there. So, and I feel like you would have given this sheep a lot of love, brushed the hair. I saw pink bows, and what I saw was a younger girl, like maybe teenager, or you look young, but it. So, does anybody recognize this sheep that I brought up when I first started? Because no one could recognize her, and she was doing the cute little jumps, like not like a. It's just adorable. No, okay. So hopefully, when I put this on the recording, when I put it on my post, someone will recognize that sheep. So I'm gonna do one more pet. Um, okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I know there's so many people want to hear from your pet, and so it's hard because I could feel it. I could feel it. And I'm going to just see who's here. Okay. I have another boy. I have another boy. It's a smaller dog. And smaller, when I say smaller, I mean could sit on your lap. And it does feel like, it looks like it could be a Chihuahua, but or the size of a Chihuahua, the body of a Chihuahua, more smaller like that. Um, Lighter colored, um, beige, beige. Wow, no, okay, hang on. I feel like two are trying to come through at the same time, and I can't do that. Okay, so as I'm talking to one, another one just came right through, and it's a female, smaller dog. Looks like she could be a Chihuahua as well, and she's got longer hair. So she's got darker hair that's longer, and looks like it doesn't have to be a Chihuahua. Just there's a resemblance there, and then there's a smaller dog also who's more beigeish or tan boy, and looks like he could be a Chihuahua. Um, I tell them not to do this because it throws things off, but maybe they're together, they're from the same family, because like um the girl dog's pretty pushy. Because I was talking to the boy and she's like, no, I want to come through. And so she's got longer hair, and she's definitely darker eyes, darker hair, almost black. I want to say she definitely had black, maybe some other tones, but definitely I see longer hair. And when I say longer hair, I mean longer hair, not just like, I mean longer hair. You know how some Chihuahuas are longer hair. Okay, see if anyone, I know they're so funny. Long ear hair. It could be long ear hair. Okay, you could take a light brown sable. Okay, because I did have that. And was that the Chef Nanny, was that a boy? The small dog who's brown sable, was that a boy? Um, okay. Let me get more specific because I feel like a lot of people are commenting, which is good. Thank you. But let me get more specific because I know I need to be more detailed so I could really get to the bottom of this. So the girl, I'm gonna just ask her to step aside. I feel like she lived to be older age. She lived to older age, and yeah, I feel like my spine, my back hurts, arthritis, all of that. I feel like the cataract, like she definitely grew older. Um, so let's see if she'll step aside or if someone, because I know I still have the lighter colored dog here too. Torquey female with a tan belly. Okay, so Torquey, that's a possibility. I don't know what a Torquey is, but is it a Chihuahua and a Yorkie? Because that sounds like it. And was it a girl who grew old? Um, okay. Okay. I know I'm confused because two came, so I'm gonna just talk to one at a time. So right now I'm gonna talk to the sable or tan boy is still here, but I'm only gonna talk to the girl first, okay? She's black or very dark, longer hair. She lived to be old. She is pushy. And I know towards the end of her life, she had arthritis. I see like the grayer, how the eyes get the over, a little bit of cataracts. I see the teeth. She's missing some teeth. I do feel I'm connected to a woman. Um, she does have some big ears. She looks like she could be a Chihuahua or a Chihuahua mix. That's what, by me looking at her nose is black. Her eyes are dark, and she would have towards the end of her life, I feel like she would have become very bossy towards other animals, and even would a bit like if you have other pets or people, but not you. But I feel that she might have been a little bit like acted that way towards the end of her life. Does this make sense? Long hair, chocolate cheek girl, but what? Okay. So let's just focus on the girl and then the boy will do after, okay? Because I really can't do two at a time. It's just impossible. Okay. So first we're gonna do the girl, the black Chihuahua mixed dog. She was 13. Okay, you do. And was she long haired Chihuahua, not short hair? Because I'm sure I'm seeing longer hair. And the ears, the big Chihuahua ears, there's like hair in the ears, and she was bossy. Okay, so let's first do the dark dog, the female brown Chihuahua. Not, it would have to be very dark brown or almost black. The nose is black. If it's brown, it's dark chocolate brown or black. It's not like a medium brown. I really see more black. I could be a shade off because they don't, the way I see it, I don't see the exact shades, but I'm very close. Okay. Okay, so this is a girl. So I'm talking right now. Who can take a female, looks like a Chihuahua with longer hair, black or very dark brown, black nose, darker eyes, very feisty, arthritis, the whole, the whole older look on the face. And I do feel she could have been a little bit aggressive towards the end, towards like other animals or other people. I feel like she did get like that. Okay. Chrissy, I saw what you said. Okay. So Chrissy, I'm gonna, okay. Okay. I have a lot of people who could take this long black. Okay, so I need to get more evidence. Chrissy, I feel like I'm drawn to you. Chrissy, I'm gonna ask you to join me. Let me ask you to join me and then we'll know for sure, okay?
Hello.
Hello, hello. Okay, so let's just stick with the girl for now.
Yes.
So you can take female, black or almost black, Chihuahua-ish,
Yes.
longer hair, pushy, like, I mean, she was kind of aggressive towards the end. Definitely, I feel back pain, spine pain, arthritis, some missing teeth, but like, the eyes get kind of the gray tint. You could take all of that?
Except for the missing teeth.
Okay. That's
yes.
Okay. Okay. Let me keep going. Let me know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me get her feistiness. Cause like I said, this little girl, I was talking to the boy and she just stepped right in and was like, nope. And so, and can you take that there you have more than one dog, or when she was alive there was more than one dog in the house?
Yes.
Okay. And can you take that she bossed the other dogs around, or she was the alpha? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You had more than even two dogs. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like there's even more. Good. Do you also have a man that she loves? So there's a man besides you. There's a man that she loves as well.
Yes.
Okay, because I feel like she's acknowledging him as well, besides you, as far as sending love. So I do feel I'm with you. Okay, so let's keep going. I do feel I'm with you. So let me just sit into this and see what she wants to tell you. I feel that she was so feisty, it was hard for her to grow older. So she would get up, like even if it hurt her, like her arthritis. Can you understand arthritis?
She had a disc injury.
Okay. Oh, so pain in her back. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take that as okay. Can you understand that? So she was so feisty, she would still move. She didn't let it stop her. This is what I'm feeling. Like I'm so determined, even though it hurts, I'm gonna move. Yes. Like that's what I feel. Like okay. Okay, very good. And she was really bad with like the mailman or anybody who came to the door. And I know that's common Chihuahua, but like she's really proud of that. Like I feel like she would have gone off on anyone who came to the door.
Yes.
Because I have two Chihuahuas, that's why I know. So let me keep going with this beautiful girl. I do want to talk about her face. I feel like you have a picture of her face. I'm seeing the picture of her face. I feel like you have that up. So there's some either a picture or like a tattoo or something of her face. I'm seeing just her pretty face. Does that make sense?
Yes, I have something right here.
You do? Okay, good. Okay, and so she's acknowledging that that she knows that you have that, and Do you also have a cat
Yes.
that she bossed around?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I do feel the other dog is yours because she's finally allowing me, like, she's finally going to step away. So she is sending you so much love. She loves you fiercely, as fierce as she was, is as fierce as she loves you. That's strong love I feel towards you. I feel that you gave her a lot of good years. I feel like there was also, oh, where did she go? Oh, no. Oh gosh. Come back, please. Let me send her. Oh my gosh, I'm in the middle of the beat. I cannot forget what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, I can't remember who I was speaking to. What is the name of the person I was speaking to? Chrissy. Invite her. I can't lose her because I have another. I think the other dog is hers as well. I feel like that tan sable dog is hers as well. Um, oh my God, where'd she go? The Wi-Fi, right? Technology. Oh, I wonder if her phone died or something. All right. So I'm going to just say the last thing that this dog wants to say to her, and I'm sure she'll watch the recording. So let me just talk back to this dog. So I feel very grateful of the life that you gave me, and I feel that so there was a lot of people in this house. It wasn't just a lot. It wasn't a lot of dogs. It wasn't a lot. It was children. It was adults. It was people. It was just constant, and so much love, so much exposure. I feel that oh, I feel like towards the end of her life, I'm seeing like a box. I know towards the end of her life that they would have put a blanket. They would have put her like either in a box or like so like she could be like a bed. It's like a bed, but it looks more like a cardboard box bed, just to keep her near them towards the end. So I know that she was like constantly loved and not alone, and the dog is very much felt like it was almost like like hospice, where you have constant people coming in. That's what it feels like, a lot of love. And so she's sending you lots of love, and I know you're gonna watch this recording. And thank you. That other dog, the boy dog, who I do see him, he is shorter haired and he is like a beigeish tan color, and shorter hair. He doesn't have as long hair as she does, and he's just sending all his love. And so thank you. I'm going to end this. Thank you, everybody. I'll post this so she can see the end of this. But thank you, everyone, for joining me. I appreciate it. I will be doing this. I'll do this again next month. Okay? So thank you. Bye-bye.